Hello everyone, and welcome back to Game Break, the full coverage writer's presentation where we explore the plot and story behind some of our favorite video games. Will here, once again in rapture as we play through BioShock 2. When we last left off, we were exploring Siren's Alley as we searched for Simon Wales and the Temple of the Lamb. Let's take a peek inside. Well, not exactly what I was expecting for a religious temple, but they were in hiding. I guess you take what you can get.
Child of the Lamb, through Adam our soul shall pass into her holy blood, and will be reborn as a single immaculate body.
Interesting philosophy. Not sure where he's going with that, but it doesn't sound good. Sounds like some kind of weird unification kind of stuff. Almost like from Dead Space. Very weird. Rocket spears? What are rocket spears? It looked like they certainly did a number on that wall. What the hell is a rocket spear? I'm gonna have to test this bad boy out. Oh, convenient. Oh! Ooh, so that's what... Oh! Alright. I like rocket spears. I like rocket spears. Oh! Those will come in handy, especially against the big sisters. I'm gonna need to find me more of those rocket spears. Of course, since they look explosive, I guess I won't be able to recollect them like I can the regular spears, but that's okay.
Need a new strategy.
We are never alone. Charming thought. Has a bit of a sinister connotation down here, though. Ooh, interesting painting.
Until Adam, the human animal was a slave to the gene, the inner tyrant. Lust, greed, rage, self-obsession was etched into our DNA. We were not pulling the great chain of progress, as Ryan believed, but shackled to it. But now, in theory, we can redraft the human blueprint. Serving the common interest can become as natural as breathing. The tyrant will simply go extinct.
Her theories are definitely interesting, with the idea that negative emotions like greed and rage are just bound in our DNA. I suppose to an extent, that's somewhat true. Some people are more predilect to certain emotions than others, and that could be genetics. And of course, with Adam, she wants to remove those genes so that people work together as a group instead of working for self-interest, hence the whole family thing. I'm just not sure how she's going to do it and why she needs Emily to do it. But Eleanor. Don't know why I said Emily. Why she needs Eleanor to do it, but I do know that Eleanor doesn't want to take part in it anymore. Not that she was ever given a choice. Another one of those syringes. Now that is an interesting pair of paintings. They definitely worship Jack from the first game very heavily here.
Andrew Ryan left us wandering, confused, and alone amongst yesterday's wreckage. But Sophia Lamb shows us that we are not alone. We are together as a family. So when you see a man brought to his knees, recognize that he is your brother and pull him up. Sophia Lamb teaches us What is in common is good. What is irreducible is right. She guides us all to the indivisible along a river of Adam. Rapture's daughter, Eleanor, shall be our vessel. In her, we shall be reborn.
See, Father Wales just makes it sound like a crazy cult. And in a lot of ways it is just a crazy cult. But everyone down here is pretty crazy after all the splicing. And a lot of people are desperate to feel a part of something. So this invitation to be part of a family is pretty inviting. Just had to make sure that guy was actually dead.
What the beast is upon us, children. It wears a hide of iron, and its hands are death and change. It would seize the child from us, and with her, paradise itself. Be ye soldier of the ground, or angel of the sky, we must stand fast and send it howling back to hell.
He wants us dead, and he's willing to incite the wrath of all the splicers in order to get it. Not surprised. Oh, nothing under the stairs.
All right, Doctor. I'm here. But don't think wearing this butterfly means I'm happy.
Grace, I know you all too well. Want of child defines you. But biological loyalty turns us against the rest of the world, whom we ought to love in equal measure. Your poverty is testament to that, but your voice inspires the people. I am asking you to join a much larger family. Though your body failed you, you shall live on in us.
I have to wonder if Sophia Lamb actually cared about Grace that much, or if she just saw a person she could use to get a larger following. Grace insisted that Sophia cared about her, but she could use Grace to incite the people through song. And it certainly worked. That is an adorable little desk. In case you missed it, we're in Sophia Lamb's little hidden office down here. And this would have been little Eleanor's room. And little Eleanor had an adorable little desk. And an adorable little phonograph. And of course, all the little sisters like to draw on walls. So apparently, like the crossbow, I can zoom in with this harpoon gun for better accuracy. I have no idea how to, though. In BioShock 1, the Z key was to zoom in, but in here, Z just scrolls through my plasmids. I'll have to figure out how to do that another time. Well, hello, crazy cult. Ow. This place is loaded with splicers. Of the spider variety, my favorite kind. Oh, I think I got that guy right in the tuchus. Nope, looks like I'm locked in. This is definitely the chapel. Oh, this is quite the clergy. And they are not happy with me invading at all. Guess I'm not gonna get the choice to talk to Simon Wales. It seems he pretty much just wants me dead. Not sure where he went, though. Oh, that must be him. He's got a little buddy. Well, now his little buddy is my little buddy. Simon, you're gonna go down just like your brother. You're a lot more spliced up than he was. He's got a lot of health, though. This is one crazy father. Certainly devout. Certainly a believer of the cause. And certainly dead. As is his clergy. Sheesh. Oh, and I broke the health station.
You're not special. You're
Well, at least that's done with.
special. I'm a star.
And the brothers Wales are reunited in the afterlife. At least I'm sure that's what Simon would have wanted.
Pump control ought to be in the back. One thing though, once you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park, we've got a tiny window of opportunity to get you inside. I don't have much air left, but I'll hang in there. You make sure you're ready before you throw that switch.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I bet he's got great lungs. This place is one hell of a cathedral. Ignore the irony in that statement. They found actually a rather nice hidden place to hold their sermons to the Lamb. As nice as you could probably get in the underbelly of Rapture. Clearly they made it work. Ugh. Those spider splicers have seen better days. Oh my. Interesting. Her purgatory clothes. Or something like that. It was hard to read that label.
We believe in the daughter of the Lamb, hallowed Savior and anointed vessel, whose blood with our blood, sin with our sin, mind with our minds, life with our life, lifts us up from the depths, transcends base temptation, and delivers us all from ego. We commend ourselves to the new and unknown, born by our common strength and guided by the Lamb.
Well then. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But they were firmed in some interesting beliefs.
Do you think me a tyrant, Delta, vying for control of a dead man's dream? The city is nothing. Rapture must die so that Eleanor may rise from its body. Allow me to demonstrate.
That doesn't sound good.
Lamb's overloading the pumps. The place is coming down. Get to Dionysus Park.
That is definitely not good. She's flooding the pumping station. I mean, luckily we're in a diving suit, so it won't be too terribly bad, but if the entire place comes down on our heads, it could be really, really bad. Oh, everything's creaking and rumbling now. Oh!
Subject Delta, I want you to commit this moment to memory for me. This howling, brutish slog through the dark. This is who we are.
I admit, it's getting harder and harder for me to understand what Sophia Lamb is.
Get out of there, kid!
What do you think I'm trying to do, Sinclair? I'm understanding less and less of her motives as we go further in. I think she's starting to get desperate. Oh, not going that way. I think Sophia Lamb's starting to get desperate. We've been pushing her, and I think we've pushed her to her limits now. Oh. Do you mind trying to escape? The place is coming apart. Another one? The entire place is coming down around our heads, and these splicers are still determined to stop me. I guess their loyalty is in check. They certainly don't have any fear of death. Of course, they'll drown long before I do, or looks long before Delta does. That is not good. Oh! That had to hurt. Well, we're underwater now.
Look, Delta. It is the world for which you strive. You, alone among the dead.
Ooh, a shark. I don't know what she's getting at with that either. We just want to find Eleanor and be free of this place. But then again, Sophia does believe that she's bringing salvation and paradise to the people, and if we're trying to stop her, that means we don't want salvation and paradise? I don't know. Ooh. More sharks. And they're not attacking us. Oh. I see you up there, big sis. I see you. Ooh, she did not sound happy. Then again, do they ever? Finally, we can enter Dionysus Park. And here we are.
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat for her social experiments. One night it flooded, killing all her guests. Papers said it was cult-related. Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
Oh my, so now we're in Sophia Lamb's back door. A back door that's been underwater for quite some time, it seems. This is definitely the worst part of Rapture I've ever seen. The ocean has claimed this place before. And so it begins right off the bat. Figures this place would also be the most dangerous. Which is interesting, considering it was only just recently freed of all its water. We are definitely not alone. What the hell was that? Whatever's down here with me, it's messing with me, and I don't like it. Okay, creep factor is going up. Much rather if whoever it was would just come out and fight me instead of playing these mind games. Just had to make sure she was actually dead. Don't like this. Don't tell me this place is like haunted too. Don't like this at all. Oh! Oh, there we are. Finally. I remember your kind. The Houdini splicers. Plasmid-obsessed, teleporting psychos with fire. Oh, she was driving me nuts. Why she made it seem like she was everywhere.
Thank you for coming.
Problem solved.
Attention! Subject Delta has drained and infiltrated Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth. The life of the people's daughter is in your hands.
Wow. She's getting aggressive. Of course, she once again knows exactly where we are. There's no problem instilling her subjects against us. And at the thought that our death will signify their rebirth, you know they're going to be gunning for Subject Delta at all costs.
Well, I'm in. Yep, yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what, and without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my Frustrated Novelist Act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here, except my story's all about her. And I don't think she's gonna like the way it ends.
Well, at least Poole's plan was in action way back when it mattered. I get the feeling he probably didn't survive the encounters. If any one of Land's followers found out the truth about him, he would have been a dead man in an instant.
Dear Yellow-Eye Gull, my name is Billy, and I saw you the other day at the merry-go-round. I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it. The secret code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
Okay, that was just adorable. And I like that the developers actually got a little kid to do that voice acting. It's apparent that that was just a little kid. That was just adorable. Plus now we can get in here. Oh. Oh dear. This doesn't look like it went well. Oh, he got her a rose. And she never got it. Now that's just sad.
I'm told that Lamb has been seen in the streets. One of the Alpha series was killed in the incident, and his bonded sister is stolen. But the Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders by the day. Regardless, Lamb's name is already faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
So that irons out more of the timeline confusion. The beginning of this story actually took place well before BioShock 1, well before even the fighting started. I mean, Atlas was still considered... Well, I guess it was after the rise of Atlas, so it was close to then, but it was still well before any of the real chaos started. And Sophia Lamb was already out of prison and already starting to build her plans, which means during BioShock 1 she was just waiting, working in the background and biding her time for Andrew Ryan and Atlas to both be out of the way, I guess, so that she'd have free reign of Rapture to do whatever she needed. Which is probably why they consider Jack a kind of deliverance from God, or at least that cult of Simon Wales did, because he was the one that put an end to both of them and allowed Sophia Lamb to really fulfill her plans. But that's all the time we have for this episode of Game Break. I want to thank you all for joining me once again. Please feel free to continue the conversation in the comments section below. Just do keep it spoiler free. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to our channel for more great videos from us at Full Coverage Writers. And until next time, get out there, be creative, and be awesome.